Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Our mission here at the garage, guys, is to save you as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Let's go ahead and start on it now.
Guys, what are we doing today here? Something we've never done before. We have that Dodge Charger. Okay, it's a parts car that we got. It's wrecked. We use the engine for it, but what we found out, it has a Mercedes transmission in it. Okay, check it out now. We just pulled that thing out. Mercedes transmission. And it's supposed to be the same transmission like the one in that ML right there. So, okay guys, let me get out of here quick. Okay, somehow. And what's the plan? That transmission in that Mercedes is shot, completely shot. Need to fix the microphone. So what's happening? It doesn't go in gear. Everything inside is metal shavings, so definitely need to be replaced. And there is a difference between the two transmissions. This one is a 4-wheel drive, this is a 2-wheel drive. So what we're going to do, we're gonna, guys, take that thing apart. Okay, the whole thing, the whole transmission. We're gonna have a video later how we're going to take apart, swap the interior parts of the transmission and put the interior parts in the Mercedes case. So that way we can have the 4-wheel drive transmission ready to go. I don't know if it's going to work, it's a crazy idea. Stay with us, we're gonna pull the engine out of the Mercedes quick, because if you don't have a lift, it's easier to pull the engine with the transmission. We have many videos, guys, on how to repair our second channel. How to repair, guys, you can check it out. It's down there in the description, guys. Many more videos to come. So once we pull that one out, we'll go check it out and see what they look like. Okay, and now let me show you about that parts car. Piece of junk here, but we got for like 700 bucks. The engine was worth about 2,000 bucks. And if we can save that transmission as well, that will be awesome. You can see it was T-boned bad. I mean, super bad. It bent the frame really bad. You can see the roof of the car. But it does run and drive. We drove it, guys. So that not legal, but we drove it just to test it. And everything's good. We have many videos. Interior, we took it apart. We stole quite a few parts out of this one already. So yeah, let's go ahead. Start on the Mercedes now. We're gonna pull the engine transmission out and see how much different the casing is. It's pretty heavy. Gloves are on. Okay, got it out. I don't know to say a big word, but that thing is probably at least 120-50 pounds. Okay guys, so we pulled the engine out. We have, you can see the transfer case right here in the trunk. Super big mess in the shop right now. Check it out, radiators, anything you can think of, so we can pull that huge thing out of here, guys. Yep, right there. So you can see transmission, the casing is different, interior parts should be the same. So that will be interesting to see how we're going to make that thing work now. Huge mess at the shop right now. That's the transmission out of the Dodge right here. So we'll show you guys the disassembly now on this thing. We have it here. Now we're gonna take it apart in a second. Valve body, everything else is the same, okay, on both vehicles. This is the original, okay, this is the original Mercedes insides of the transmission here. Okay, you can see that thing, our problem is right here inside. Those things are supposed to come apart and they don't. The clutches are stuck inside. It ate the drums and cannot even take those apart. It's done. You can see everything else looks fine, but you can see the metal shavings, okay, that we have there. So that's obvious. That's the rest of the transmission right here. That we'll be using. We'll need to use the casing, okay, the case, because it's a 4-wheel drive, so we'll be reusing that case. But now we need to take this one apart and steal the insides from this one and install them in the Mercedes one, and we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna see if it runs. We're gonna let you know. So stay with us, guys, and see if we can do that. on the back, right here, on the back side of the transmission, there is one nut. Okay, that's for the shaft there, with a 32 socket. Okay, big two like that, deep 12-point socket. That's the only thing working there. You just take that thing off. Next, guys, we'll use T45. Okay, and there is 2 bolts on the outside that we need to take care of. Okay, one here. So stay with us. We have many videos, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, be part of it. Let's grow the channel together, make it something big so we can help more people as well. Okay, let's get the light on. And now you need to remove all the T45s on the inside. Once you remove the torque converter here. Okay, quite a few of those. You can see, and that will be the time to replace your seal as well if you need to. Once you don't have the torque converter, you can see seal is right there. So we're going to pull all the bolts now, and we're going to pull that thing apart now in a second. Okay, just picking bolts, quite a few of those, and they have thread lock on the inside. Okay, so now we're just gonna grab and pull, just pull straight up, okay, like that. You can see that's the pump with some clutches. It's a big mess everywhere. Okay, and after that everything looks good there. Transmission has about 90,000 miles on it. Okay, we're going to pull. Okay, you can pull actually only this one now. If you need to, you can pull the whole thing. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, you can see the whole pack here. So now we're gonna turn it on the side. Okay, and we have 2 more bolts that we need to take off right here. These 2 bolts with the T45 again. So we need to take them off before we can remove the other drum. And those come apart if you need to replace the clutches and things like that. You can see, even though it's a Dodge, it says Mercedes everywhere on it, and the parts are exactly identical as the ML320 inside. 2 bolts, don't forget those when you install everything together later. Now we remove the nut on the back with a 30mm. Now with a rubber hammer we're gonna hit it a little bit. Okay, until it comes. Okay, almost there now. Okay, and in our case the tail, okay, here it's still holding on the shaft. So we're going to remove the rubber joint there. Okay, once we remove it, we're gonna use a puller to pull it out. We'll show you guys. This one is with a T60 on one side and 18mm on the other side. Some models are different. Alright guys, so we have the pulley here with the 13mm socket. We're gonna pull it out now. Okay, you can see it came right out. Okay, that's where it was stuck. So that's normal. Now we're going to get the rubber hammer and gently tap it on the back. Okay, you can see on the shaft. And you can see it coming out now. Okay, that's it, that's good. So now we can go ahead, actually grab it and pull that thing out. Okay, you can see right here now. And more clutches inside here. Alright guys, and now we have the other clutches here. You can see inside more there. So you can remove it by removing this one here. Okay, and you get to them. So guys, we took it apart right here. We're gonna take, okay, I think that's the drum C. It's a little bit complicated to remember every name for those things. Okay, so we're going to compare them now, see what it looks like. Alright guys, so you can see both of those are identical except one difference. Only one difference. Those teeth are longer than those. So what we figured out, this one here, okay, has one less clutch plate. He has 4 instead of 5 compared to this one. We already took it off, so we replaced them. So the 4 clutch plates are here, and we installed it here. So we have 5 now, okay? Because the bottom of it, the whole pack right here, it's a little bit different. Okay, that's C, I think, because the one with this is the one with the 4 plates, clutch plates. It's not as deep as the one with the 5, so we had to replace this one from the Dodge transmission. And so far we don't know. It looks like it's going to work. It looks like the Dodge transmission was heavier duty than the Mercedes SUV, which is a little bit hard to believe, but we'll see. And now all we're going to do, we're going to get that pack, okay, and we're going to install it there. All the clutches are lining up, so we'll just gently, okay, position it there. We'll need to turn a little bit until everything is going where it's supposed to. It might take a while. All those clutch plates, you need to make sure that everything is good. Not to push on it because you will damage the clutch. Okay, one went in. Now we're working on the second one. Okay, and it looks like it went in already. That's great. Okay, grabbing this one, more clutches here. Everything looks the same there, identical. So we're going to place it in the transmission now. It's a little bit stressful knowing how much work it is to pull that thing out. But hey, we're curious to see if it's going to work. Okay, still trying to get the clutches in. There is so many clutches everywhere. Okay, looks like it went in now. Okay, that's the last clutch pack there. This one needs to go too. Okay, let's see when we position it here now. Maybe should be a little bit gentle. Okay, seems like this one went in as well. So guys, yeah, we're still messing with that thing, and we're going to take the pump from the Dodge, install it on the Mercedes housing now, transmission housing there. So we're just going to go ahead and remove. There is a few, okay, with the T30 there. And we're gonna see if that thing is gonna work. Hopefully. Okay, right there, those are ready. And after that we'll have a few more to remove in the back. Okay, we're talking about those big ones with the T45 now. And after that the pump should come out. We'll see, hopefully. Okay, almost ready. So now if you grab it, we should be careful here because okay, it will be attached to the seal here. Okay, so you need to probably gently tap it a little bit, or from the other side. Okay, right there. The bolts came out. Okay, came out. That's the whole pump assembly right here now. Okay, gasket looks the same on both of them. You can see identical. So that's good. That's very good news. Otherwise, we're getting a little bit stressed. Okay, we're gonna remove the other part of the pump now. So we'll just okay, gently tap right here. Okay, almost there. Let me just get the rubber hammer. Okay, it actually came out. Okay, so we want to see if both of those are the same, and they look identical. But just to be safe, we are going to install ours now, so we don't risk it, because otherwise. Okay, right there now. It has just the 6 bolts that go through that piece. So we put it together on the engine, ready to go. We'll see, guys. We're gonna go ahead and install it tomorrow. Today's getting kind of late, you can see, being tired with that thing. So we'll go ahead, see if it runs and drives next thing. Stay with us. Okay guys, that's the first test drive. We just pulled it out of the shop. We need to add a little bit of coolant, so ignore the lights. Everything's good there. Okay, so far we're shifting good. Okay, you can see right here it says drive, so we can go to manual mode, and you see we can shift it. So if let's see if we can go here now. First, okay, second, third. So it's shifting so far really good. I'm gonna leave it in drive. So far we're pretty lucky. Hopefully that thing works out. Okay, first. Okay, shifting. Okay, that sounds really good, guys. So we're gonna drive it for a little bit, and we're gonna get back with you and see if we have any problems after that. Okay guys, so the transmission worked out good. The thing about it is we took all the drums from the Mercedes and we took the clutches out of the Dodge. That way the gear ratios are the same. If you do not have the same gear ratio, you have to do some programming to the computer in order to make it work. Otherwise you'll get in limp mode. So it worked good for us, saved us quite a bit of money as well, and even the heavier duty clutches as well. So thank you guys for watching. Just a cool video to see that many cars are parts are interchangeable nowadays. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Hopefully guys the video was helpful. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe. That way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Guys, we have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can, guys, save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Check them out. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.